But yes, I'm playing a Charlie XCX playlist tonight because it's just the vibes, okay? It is just the vibes. It feels right. Oh, did my shit reset again? No. Okay, good. Cool. Hi. Look, it looks like I cut my hair off, but I promise you I didn't. It's just these stupid grown out bangs and I haven't got them cut yet. So like I don't know what to do with them. But it really looks like I got a haircut. It looks dumb. What the fuck ever. It's fine. Hi, hello. Welcome in. I also redid my stream deck. Like things are in different places. So I might take a minute to get to the things, but there we go. Why did that just reset itself? I turned the music down and then it reset. What the fuck, y'all? There's ghosties in my equipment, apparently. There's ghosts in the equipment. But hi, Six. Hi, Ricky Ray. How are you guys? Okay, I'm going to press that button again. I'm going to see if it does it again. It didn't. Why the fuck did that happen? I think there's a ghost in my stream deck, y'all. That was weird. That was strange. Scissors? Okay, I cannot cut my hair worth shit. Okay, and I'll be honest too, these grown out bangs, so when she cut them, I had my hair middle parted. So they do look better if I do a middle part with them, but I just didn't feel like arguing with my hair tonight, okay? Does anyone else just like get tired of your hair and you just like let it do whatever because you just don't feel like arguing with it? That's how I am tonight, absolutely. Your stream deck had a delay last night? God bless America, no! I have not had too many problems with my stream deck, honestly. I don't quite know how to set them up. Like, technically I know how to set them up, but like, I don't know how I like want to personalize the setup, if that makes sense. Because I have my Plus, which I use for all my volumes and like switching my screens. And then I have the XL, which I have for like most of my other things. But like, I can't find a good layout, if that makes sense. All the time? Yeah, me too. I have such a love-hate relationship with my hair. I really, really do. It fucking sucks. Hi, Connor. How are you? Oh my God. And like, I took a nap earlier and I slept on my contacts and they're like dry as fuck and I can't see shit. I wish it would just work. See, mine's been working. I just don't know the layout that I want. Oh, your EPs? Don't feel obligated to stay, okay? Self-care, you know, it's really important. Bed rotting, 10 out of 10 activity. It really, really is. I love bed rotting. God, I love bed rotting so much. Why can't I get paid to bed rot? You know, actually, there was a study. It was a few years ago, and it was looking at like how bodies just react if you're just not motion, like if you have no motion for like hours at a day. And then, so they had people in beds for a whole ass month for 30 days to see like just the impacts on the human body. And I think they got paid like 10K or some shit for that. If I would have known about that study, I would have done it in a heartbeat. 1000%. I miss having hair, Grayson. That's fair. That's fair. I just, it's just in a weird place right now. You know, like I bleached it myself and then I decided I didn't like it. So I went over it. So we have like some grown out roots, but I actually did well because I didn't put the bleach all the way. The bleach. I didn't put the bleach all the way to the roots. I meant to say bleach to the roots. I didn't put the bleach all the way to the roots. So it's a nice like blendy ombre, but I just need to go somewhere and get my hair done. Like it needs shaped up. It needs some bang trimming. It needs color. Like yeah, I really do. Bleach reets. Oh, 6. I totally get not wanting to sit at your desk. Oh my God. I 1000% understand that. Because like I work from home, right? So like I sit here at this same setup for work for my 8 hours when I work at home. And then if I need to work on content or I stream, it's again sitting at this desk. So like today, I have not set up my desk at all. This is the first time I've set up my desk all day, and it was so fucking nice. I do have a work laptop that I will like sometimes work from bed or work from the couch, you know? But sometimes I just don't feel like I'm as productive because I'm comfortable. Standing desk time. Hi, Jet. This is a standing desk, actually. I just always forget to fucking stand it. I do have a standing desk. But here's the thing with my standing desk stuff. I don't know if anyone else has a standing desk. One's in chat if you have a standing desk. The cable management on these sons of bitches is so fucking impossible. Oh my god. It is impossible. And why did that reset my music again? Why is that happening? That is so weird. Weird. Whatevs. Anyway. And why is Von Dutch just like playing on repeat? What the fuck ever. What the fuck ever, man. Anyway. Yeah, it is so impossible. So like this is a huge ass desk. It's like 64 inches, okay? So I like having the PC tower on the floor. It's on a stand. Don't come for me, okay? But like the cable management of that being on the floor is fucking impossible. So I have room on this side to put it. I had it over here to begin with, and it would probably make the cable management easier since the tower would like, you know, rise and fall with the desk. But I just didn't like it. If that makes it, like, I felt very cut off. I just didn't like it. I want to get one of those things that you can, what is it? Like a tower holder that you can like install on the underneath of your desk, but I can't find one that fits. Stream is cursed tonight. There's ghosties in the stream deck for sure. I have a secret lab sit to stand. Oh my god, Crazen. That is an amazing looking desk. Like I've seen them and they have like the bar in the back for the cables and everything. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And I want a secret labs chair so bad. So bad. Hi, Ceres, how are you? Like an undermount. Yes, exactly. Yes. I would like that very much. Yeah, my cable management, I actually tried, and it's just a fucking mess. When I have lots of money one day, I'm going to hire someone to do all the cable management. It would be nice. It would be very nice. A huge iron bar that rotates the desk. Yeah, same. So, like, that gets in the way of a lot of the stuff, the management for it. So, whatever. We're just vibing with it, okay? It's fine. Rue, would you stop? Has anyone else's dog's allergies been, like, fucking terrible lately, by the way? You got the chair. I want the chair. I want it. Aww. Hi, Blue Eyes. How are you? Welcome in. Hi. Oh, guys. I have a Diet Pepsi that I have not opened yet. Y'all want to hear this? Listen to this satisfying sound. That is the best sound in the world. That is the best sound in the world. Hands down. And then it's all like crisp, like, it's yummy. That's probably not a good sound. Vinny is so okay, yes. So Rue and Oscar have had the worst allergies this week. It's been rainy. Oh, this is my favorite Charlie XCX song, I think. It's been so rainy. It did not rain. It stormed for a little bit yesterday. Or was it the day before? I don't know. But, like, it has stirred up so much pollen, and they are just so fucking itchy, y'all. Itchy, y'all. Hi, Vic. How are you? Connor got a puppy? Okay, well, my current dogs is Oscar and Rue. Or it could be Shelby. Those are the only dogs I've ever had. Rue? I hope it's Rue. It's a good name. She's like sitting here just waiting for the pets. You like, does anyone else's dog like it when like you just like by their tail like this? Oscar loves that, and Kyle. He likes it, but he'll bite you at the same time. Do you see these yahoos? What is he? What, sir? What are you doing? What? There must be a toy under there. Oscar, what are you doing? What do you have? Guys, I think he's just licking the carpet. It's Oscar. Oh my goodness. Connor has a new dog named Oscar, y'all. Let's fucking go. That's such a good name. It really is. Love it. Love it. And then Rue has a toy in her mouth over here, and she's scratching her back on the carpet. Oh, hi. Are you muting the mic tonight? Are you muting the mic tonight? Or no? Oh no, we're just gonna sniff everything. Hi, babies. Hi. Oh, now Oscar's doing it. Okay. They're a lot. They're a lot. You just finished eating? Let's fucking go. Okay. I have story time, and it's related to foods, okay? Thank you so much for that follow. Did I update the Twitch emote logos? I did not. I don't think so. Rewards. Please observe. She has torn up the sheet off the bed again. Oh, we're not done. We're not done. Are we done? I wish I had as much energy as she did. I really did. Look at her. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. I think we're good now. No. Oh, wow. We're really fucking up the bed tonight, huh? We are really fucking up those sheets tonight. Are you done? You good? No, we're done. Lord. Recommended streamer has an adorable what? Like, I'm adorable? I like really, because I know. Thank you. I'm just kidding. Also, look how fucking uneven my eyebrows are, y'all. Why is your room not filled to the brim either with plushies? I don't know, man. We got Gengar back there. I mean, this is all plush. Everything here. And then there's some up in the corner there. I don't think you can see them, but I actually told Mint, I said, no more plushies because I really don't fucking know where I'm going to fit the rest of them. Oh, and there's some plushies over here too. All my Kuromi plushies are on this wall here. There's a big one. There's a big, the special Build-A-Bear special edition one that has a cute little pumpkin outfit. She's there. And then there's a little like ghosty Kuromi. And then there's another Halloween Kuromi. And then there's a Valentine's Day Kuromi. Yeah. Like, that's all my Kuromi stuff over there. Yes, plushies are the hype. I didn't have, so I had like plushies when I was a kid, but not as many as I wanted. So I feel like now that I'm an adult and I have money, this is just what I do. Oh, that's okay. It's okay, one-handed ginger. It's fine. I mean, I guess I'll forgive you. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, you can't really beat my dog's adorableness, I know. I have a plush hammock. That's the one up in the corner. This corner. Yeah. Yep. All my dogs do are smacking each other and dragging each other. Yeah, Rue loves playing with Oscar. Oscar also likes playing with her, but he gets a little annoyed with her. Like, cause she can just go. Where he's like good after a few minutes and he just wants to play with a toy or nap. Guys, can you? Okay. Oscar's under the bed right now. And our bed frame is like, it's a metal bed frame. And he was just like itching his back on it. That's how bad his allergies are right now. And I gave him a Benadryl. I gave him half a Benadryl this morning with his breakfast and half a Benadryl maybe like 2 or 3 hours ago. And he is still so itchy. Poor guy. Poor guy. Hi, Caber. How are you? Ugh. PB energy. Yes, very much. Rue is the Pibble, the mini pit, and Oscar is the Chug, Chihuahua Pug. And then we have Kyle, the cat, who is sleeping in the other room right now. Yep. Okay, listen. How's everyone's weekend been so far? Has anyone done anything fun? Anyone done anything at all? Anything at all? Got home, grocery shopping, picked up drinks for drunk Let's Play plan. Ooh, what are you playing? Drunkenly. I slept late too. You did fuck. Oh, there goes Oscar. Do you hear? He's growling. He's literally growling. Oscar, what are you doing, buddy? Are you itchy? He just had a bath, too. Are you itchy, sir? I could just watch them all day. They're so funny. Moved your room around. I want to change where the bed is. I don't really have many options of where to put it, but I would really like to like flip it to where it's not long. It's like against this wall, if that makes sense. But that takes too much work and I probably won't do it. Slept at like 4 a.m. Like that's when you went to sleep? He does have an itchy back. He does. Wither side effects are every Five Nights at Freddy, every scare is a drink or every failed pill. Ooh, okay, you're gonna be drunk as fuck real quick, probably. You're gonna be drunk as fuck real quick. Yeah. So here's what I've done, y'all. I haven't really done much today, and that's totally fine. But yesterday, I worked. But then you know what I did? Do you know what I did? I took myself out on a date last night. I did. I took myself out. I did. Mint wasn't feeling too good, so he just wasn't up for it. But I had been craving sushi. I've been craving sushi all week. I cannot tell you the last time I've had sushi. These dogs are driving me fucking crazy. And I just really wanted it. So I was like, Mint, do you want to go get sushi? And he was like, not really. I'm just not feeling it tonight. And I said, okay, fine. And at first I was a little sad. But then I was like, wait. I have free will. I am going to go get sushi still. I'm going to go get sushi still. And so I did. I did. So I went to this restaurant here. It's called Bushido. Okay. Bushido is so fucking good. It was actually featured at least once, if not twice, on Man vs. Food. Because they have one of those eating competitions, and it's like a spicy eating challenge thingy. I don't know, but it was featured on there. But it's so good. So that's where I went. Okay, before I continue the story. I just had to use the pointer finger. Had to use the pointy finger. Hi, Phoenix. How are you? Yeah. So I went to Bushido. So good. Okay. So I walk in and I look like fuck all too. Okay. Like I have on like, I look like a total mom. I had on a Vans t-shirt. Rue, I said stop. I had on a Vans t-shirt and like skinny jeans and like slip-on Vans. Like I looked like a total alt soccer mom. It was not a good look, but it was comfy as shit. And I just really wanted fucking sushi. Okay. So I went there and I go in and they're like, oh, how many? And I'm like, just one, which felt really weird. But they're like, okay, no big deal. I sat at a table like a mysterious villain or something, like Carmen Sandiego, like all mysterious and cool. I mean, I felt mysterious and cool. I did not look mysterious and cool, but that's besides the point, okay? It's fine, all right? So I'm sitting there, and I got 3 rolls, because I knew I wanted leftovers, because I'm nice, and I wanted to bring some home for Mint. And he already ate dinner by the time I got home, and so they're still in the fridge, and I'm secretly hoping that he doesn't eat them tonight, so I can eat them for dinner instead, but that's besides the point. When I was there, I didn't have to share a single roll. They were all mine. It was so good. I could just order what I wanted. I got a rainbow roll. I got a spicy tuna roll. And I got a shrimp tempura roll, I think. So good. So good. And I got miso soup when I was there, because I actually fucking love miso soup, actually. It's really good. It looks weird, but it's yummy. Okay? So I'm just sitting there all casual, like, it feels weird. I'm trying not to look at my phone because I'm like, I really want to just absorb the atmosphere, you know? Like, really just, like, you know, bathe in this, like this mysterious character energy, even though I don't look that part at all. People are just like, oh, it's a mom trying to get away from her kids, probably. You know? And then, hold on. It gets even better than this. Even better. then a casual solo sushi date, okay? Then wow. It was not gay, actually. It was not, actually. Actually, I went and got a cookout milkshake. And do you know how big of a deal it is for me? I fucking love cookout milkshakes, okay? I got an M&M milkshake with no chocolate syrup because I really just like vanilla ice cream, but I wanted like the M&Ms in it, okay? All right. And they're really actually not milkshakes either because you can't drink those sons of bitches. No, you eat them. You eat them like ice cream, okay? So it's false advertising because they're not milkshakes, okay? But it was a great night. Solo sushi, amazing sushi, cookout milkshake, 10 out of 10. Would absolutely do this again. I was the date and the prize, okay? In my casual alt Vans outfit, mom outfit. I was still a prize. And it was the best date. It was so good. Great time. 10 out of 10. Has anyone else ever taken yourself out on a solo date before? And like, I'm not talking like to coffee and like you just sit in a Starbucks or something, like a legit like restaurant, and like not the movies either, because the movies you're sitting in the dark. So people can't really tell that you're alone and they don't really pay attention to that. I'm talking like a nice restaurant or anywhere actually, besides the movie theater. Wasn't this in a movie? The milkshake was good, okay? The ice cream was good. And then, so I only ate half of it last night. And then I ate the rest today for lunch because it just sounded really good and it upset my tummy. I did have a tummy ache afterwards. And, you know, I did have hot girl tummy problems from it, but it was worth it. Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is it's better to leave Matt at home. No, not all the time, okay? He just wasn't feeling it. And instead of being, like, sad about it, you know, like, oh, man, I've been thinking about sushi for, like, 4 days. Now I can't have sushi. Wah. Or, like, maybe I should just DoorDash it. You know, I didn't. I just went. I went. I need to, never have to, antisocial. Okay, that's fair. Lilith, hello, welcome in, by the way. It was kind of scary, not gonna lie. Because, like, I think, like, our society just thinks, like, if you're doing something on your own, like, you're autistic, which ain't wrong, or there's something wrong with you, or you're fucking weird. You know, there's no shame in going places on your own. I just get anxious that like all these people are staring at me. What are they thinking? Oh my God. But then I'm like, you know, when I go out and I see someone on their own, I'm like, oh, they're on their own. And I don't really pay attention anymore. So that is probably how people were for me. You know, they weren't catching on to the fact that I was wearing a total mom outfit with skinny jeans, you know? Because that's my other problem. I know skinny jeans are out, okay? I know this. And like straight-legged pants or wide leg pants, whatever, I know those are in. But I am short. I am petite. And I cannot find, and I have an ass, okay? It is not a nyat, like Extra Emily likes to say, a negative gat. Gat. I have a +1 gat. Okay? And I cannot, but I'm also short. I'm also very short. So I cannot find wide leg jeans or flare jeans that don't make my ass look totally weird. Okay? I cannot find them. Where do we shop for these? Where do we shop for this? Vic? So do you, Vic? Where do you shop for your jeans at then? Where do you go? Pokemon date where we can open Pokemon cards. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. I've never actually opened physical Pokemon cards before. I have the app that I forget about a lot, but I've never opened the real cards. I think that would be very fun. You feel me? Listen, yeah, I'm telling you, Phoenix, I know I am not alone in this struggle. You know, I miss skinny jeans because like I still have so many skinny jeans. And like I do have a few pairs like wide leg jeans and flare jeans, but like I don't feel like they're super. There's a one pair that I really like, but they're black jeans, and I don't always want to wear black jeans. I wear those to work a lot, but like I don't have any just like casual ones. I don't know how to find them. I bought some like a year ago from Amazon, and then it was like, those look fucking terrible. Like 0 out of 10 stars. This is bad. Please do not ever wear this in my presence. So I returned all of them, and now I don't know where to go. I went to the academy. What's that? Like, is that a store? Men's jeans? What? Is this a secret hack I never knew about? Is just get men's jeans? How are men's jeans sized though? Because they use like, I mean, they both use numbers, but like they're bigger numbers than women's jeans. I don't know how all that works. He really did, Ricky Ray. He was very nice about it. And it was not insulting to like my body or anything like that. He was just like, those jeans make your ass look fucking terrible. Do not wear those. It is not, no, 0 out of 10, would not recommend. And he actually has a pretty good fashion sense, I think. And I think he dresses much more stylishly than I do. And he was like, just no, please. Waist and inseam. What's an inseam? Is that the height? I need to get new jeans on my blue, the junk thigh area. Listen, I have thick thighs too. So mine always rub together, and they always tear in the thigh crotchal area. It is a thick girl problem. It fucking sucks. So I always, like, if I find a pair of jeans that I love and like fit so well and I feel good in them, I usually buy like 2 or 3 pairs because I know my thighs are gonna just destroy the shit out of them. All right, Mint, why are you calling me out like that? Sir? Is that necessary? Is that necessary? Is that fucking necessary? He ain't wrong. I hate trying stuff on in the store. I do. Like, chat did not know that I refused to try things on, actually. They didn't. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate that. But yeah, I ordered stuff online. So I actually canceled my Amazon Prime subscription because I'm trying to save money because I would just order bullshit all the time. But I would just order stuff from there and hope that it fit. And most of the time it doesn't. Okay. But I also have this other thing where I think I am a much larger size than what I actually am. So what I think is going to fit is usually way too big, or it's like not form fitting at all. So it actually makes me look bigger. Like, I have bad body dysmorphia, not trying to be like triggering or like eating disorder about it, because that's not so much it. I just don't realize my actual body size. And on this point, actually, as of today, I've actually lost 15 pounds since the beginning of the year. So hello. So now I really don't know what fucking size I need to wear. It's Haley Gaming. Welcome in. Hi, hello. We're talking about jeans. We're talking about how my boyfriend just called me out on how I don't ever try anything on. I actually do return to things, Caber. I actually do. There's been a few things that I haven't because I forgot, but most of the time I actually do. Also, we do have an ad coming up in about 1 minute. All right? An ad coming up in about 1 minute. Oh, holy shit. What? Is it not? There we go. So, you know the way to not get an ad on Twitch to watch, right? Do you know what that is? It's called subbing. Turbo as well, but there's subbing, you know, and if you have Amazon Prime, you actually have like a free sub. So if you haven't used that yet for the month of May, today is the last day of the month. You know, you could use it here. I would gladly take your Prime sub. I'm just saying. What's Mint say? She was already not wearing the jeans. And then she did and asked me to be honest which ones look better. So I told her the one pair was definitely not worth $50+. He's very right. He was not mean or condescending when he was like, those jeans look like ass. He really wasn't. He was very kind about it. And he does actually tell me when things look really good and when they don't. He's very honest and he's never mean about it. It never makes me feel bad about it. I just can't find motherfucking jeans that are in style that don't make me look terrible and don't give me a negative gat. Okay? That's all. That's what I'm saying. I should try things on, Six. I should, but I don't. Because when I go shopping, usually we go to the outlet mall here and it's outside so that I'm sweaty and I don't feel like taking off my clothes. I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't feel like looking at myself in the mirror because it's always terrible lighting in there. It just seems like a hassle, but I know I need to do it. I don't have long legs. That's not the problem I have. Need IRL stream? I would love to IRL stream. I think it would be so much fun. There's also the ad starting soon. I'm going to try to farm it one more time. If you don't want the ad, you can sub. If you don't want the ad, I will gladly take your Prime. Buy men's jeans. I'm scared. How do I buy a men's jean? Just here for the yapping? There you go. Fair. Hold on. I forgot that I try not to talk in the ads. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome the fuck back. Yes, we do be yapping here. We yap here a lot, Haley Gaming. Yes. It's probably my favorite thing to do. Do the men's shopping. But what size would I be? Okay, I am 5'3" as well. I'm 5'3". That's considered petite. Okay, petite actually, and just so for your knowledge, for your FYIs. I did not mean to press that sound button, but it's fine. I didn't know. I thought petite meant like skinny. I didn't realize, like in clothes, I thought that petite meant skinny. I didn't realize that petite meant 5'4" and under. I didn't know that. So I should have been buying like petite sizes this whole time. Okay. So I'm 5'3". And right now, I don't know what size I'm wearing right now. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with this on stream because I'm really trying to embrace my body and body positivity and all those things. So like, I don't mind to share my weights. Okay. So as of today, because I weighed myself today, and remember, I've lost 15 pounds since the beginning of the year. Today, I am 180 pounds, believe it or not, 5'3", and I, depending on the brand, I was wearing a 12 or a 14. And I feel like they say if you lose over 10 pounds, that's usually when you need to take your jeans down a size. So I guess I'm just going to have to go and try on things and figure it out, huh? Is that what that means? Because I don't like that. I don't like that answer, actually. I think that's a shit answer. I don't like it. Top shelf challenge. I am. For real. Sucks. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, my weight has been a thing for a while. I've always struggled with like healthy eating and overeating because of childhood things. But I've recently like started paying more attention to that. And when was it? 5 years ago, my highest weight was like 250 pounds, no shot. And I lost 50 on my own. So I got down to 200 on my own through diet and exercise. And then I kind of like stalled for a while because I was just tired of like calorie counting and all the things. So I maintained about that between like 190 and 200 for several years. But then my weight started creeping back up. Yeah, so I've lost. And my overall like weight loss story over like 6 years now, I've lost 65 pounds now. And I lost 50 a few years ago and maintained it for like 2 or 3 years. So that's cool. Women's clothes are so fucking different. 5'8", Always find jeans that fit my waist perfectly, but are way past my feet. Exactly. Yeah, that's my issue too. So either the jeans fit my waist really good, but they're way too fucking long, or they are the right length, but they don't fit my waist or my gat or my thighs. It sucks. Ugh. Put a belt over it. I hate belts. For some reason, I hate belts. It's like, I don't know what it is. I was going to say like a sensory issue, but that's not it. I just don't like belts. Oscar, stop. Hey, man, I don't know if you can still hear me. My wonderful, handsomest boyfriendess ever. But Oscar's been really, really itchy today. Like, he was like scratching his back on the metal bed frame. I gave him Benadryl. I gave him half for breakfast and half maybe like 2 or 3 hours ago. But I just wanted to let you know. Your body changes day to day and month to month. It really does. And if you are a woman, you will understand this. Like, if you are on your period, your weight changes. And this is for men too, if you haven't taken a dump that day, changes. If you haven't taken a piss that day, changes. They all do. They do. That's why I try to, when I do weigh myself, I only weigh myself like once a week, sometimes even every other week. But I always do it first thing in the morning after I've taken my morning piss. I feel like that's the most accurate. And I know if I'm on my period that week, I'm way more bloated. So like, I don't even really count that one. And if it's the week before I always crave carbs. So, and I usually give in to those cravings. So I'm always more bloated then too. Just saying. Hi, Athena. How are you? Hello. Hello. Welcome in. And Lodisky, hi. Welcome in. Hello. We're bitching about clothes and periods. Clothes made in their sizes are right. You can't find anything because they're not made to fit you. I know. And tailoring's too expensive. This is why, like, all, like, the people that have money, why their clothes always look so good. Because they can afford to tailor them. I don't know how to sew or I do that shit on my own. But yeah. It wouldn't look like I was smuggling a squirrel in my pants. I would rock fancy yoga pants. So I wear yoga pants almost every day. I do. I found, like, the best yoga pants ever on Amazon. They're not, they're black ones and you cannot see through them. They're so good. And I bought like 5 pairs of them, I think, because they're just so good. And I work from home. I'm sitting at this desk most of the time when I'm working. So I wear yoga pants most of the time. And that's probably bad. Probably bad because then when I wear jeans, I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst feeling in the fucking world. I hate this. I hate it. But I love yoga pants so much. I do. Tailoring is like the key. If you've got money, tailor your shit because it does make such a difference. It really does. I wish I could. One day, I will. So I'll pair that with okay, so I used to have a subscription to, what's it called? FitFab Fun. And I actually really liked it. This was when I was like heavy into my running days. I used to, y'all, listen to this. You want to hear some good Fox lore? I just gave you a whole bunch of good Fox lore with my weight loss journey, but listen to this. Here's some good Fox lore. Because y'all know I'm tired as fuck and I take naps all the time and I can't ever get up on time for the life of me, right? Listen to this. During COVID and right before COVID was when I lost a lot of my weight, okay? Tell me how. And I had a different job at the time. So I was going into the office every day. I was on call all the time. I was managing a team of 15 other therapists in emergency services, okay? High stress. High stress. Tell me how my ass was getting up at 4:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday, before work, getting dressed and driving a few minutes down the road to this really nice park, and my ass would run a 5K before work. Then I would finish that. It was probably like 6 o'clock when I finished up. Then I would go to the Starbucks right there, come back home, take a shower, enjoy my Starbucks, and then go to fucking work in emergency crazy ass services as a manager. How did I do that? I did that for probably like 2 years. And then COVID hit and things got crazy. And then I just never got back into it. And now I can't get up on time or shit. I gave up on jeans during COVID. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. For my work, though, since I do go to I have to go to the office twice this week. I'm kind of pissed off about it. But anyway, we can wear black jeans to work. As long as you wear a nice top over it and it's not like super obvious that they're jeans, we can wear black jeans at least. So that's usually what I do. What about Mint? Minus the people dying, I loved COVID. Set up our spare bedroom as a movie theater. It was perfect. Finished all of the Game of Thrones. You need him here. 18. I think he's on his way home, probably. COVID was ass for me. I worked the whole time at my old job. Worked the whole time. We had to go to people's houses and into the realm of the people's without, remember, masks and PPE was all on shortage. Had to go still see people face to face in their homes with no equipment. It was bad. That is really, it was COVID. That's really what got me to my burnt out point in my old job and like emergency services in general. That's what got me there, but I was able to tough it out for like another 2 years and I was like, I'm so fucking done. That's what happened to me. Oh my God, I didn't realize it was 7:30 already. Okay, listen. I do want to talk about something else before we maybe get into Hollow Knight. If we're going to play a game tonight, it's going to be Hollow Knight, but I'm kind of in a chatty mood, so we'll see what happens, okay? I do want to talk about something else. I gotta sneeze. Okay. Yeah. Dealing with COVID in another country was ass, I bet. So I'm in South Carolina. We didn't take this shit serious at all. Well, the state did not as a whole. I did. We were shut down for 2 weeks and that's it. The governor here is Lindsey Graham, right? Who loves Donald Trump. So, hated anything Biden did. So we were shut down for 2 weeks and that's it. It was bad. It was not good. Okay. Hold on. I do want to talk about this. I don't know if y'all have seen this yet. Did y'all see this? This was announced today. They made changes to Twitch affiliate. So remember a few months ago, they made those changes to partner where people that came in from raids would count towards the 75 that you need for partner. So now they made changes to affiliate and they're making it easier to achieve per Zach Bussy. So now, right now, before they changed this, you needed 3 concurrent viewers over 30 days. You had to stream for 7 days, had to have at least 8 hours in streaming and 50 followers. Now, here's what they changed that to. And a lot of people were like, oh my God, that's impossible. But a lot of people were also like, this is relatively easy if you are doing the things. We'll talk about it. So here's what it is now. Now you only need 3 concurrent average viewers on 4 days. You need to stream for 4 days, 4 hours, and have 25 followers. They basically like kind of almost cut everything in half. Yeah. What does what mean? You got it and you don't even stream now. Okay, congratulations. Congratulations. So yeah, they basically like halved the requirements, okay? How do we feel about this? How are we feeling about this, chat? Froze and is a affiliate. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, we do like this. We've already got 2 affiliates now. We got Froze, who is a VIP here. We got Caber. Like, look, it's benefiting. Let's go. And I don't know, does anyone know how long the former requirements, the 3 CCV over 30 days and the 50 followers, like how long was that in place? How many years? Oscar, stop. Stop. He was biting his back. I feel like that's been I feel like the old requirements were in place for a while. She only needs like 2 more streams on the old system. That's exciting. And like, I have mixed feelings about it. Okay, but let's go through some of these comments, okay? Because some of these comments I was like, what the fuck? I think it's wonderful. Okay, I really like Roberto Blake. He's like really good for YouTube stuff. Wants to know about changes for partner. I'm not sure why affiliate still exists when anyone can monetize instantly soon. Partner doesn't mean much either if perks unlock with enough subs. We would prefer to make partner or the plus program easier. Wish they would have done this at the start. I mean, make an affiliate easier doesn't really do anything other than put ads on your channel. I hope they don't change partner requirements next. I worked so hard for my check. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know who Tazzy is, but feel free to introduce us. Of course, someone promoting Kick, per usual. They can't increase the revenue splits for subs. Twitch do be desperate for monies. Pretty easy to do. Just partner, blah, 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 blah. Great. Now, hopefully all those follow for follow groups to get affiliate burnout faster. Okay, that's fair. Kind of wish they do this for partners. Okay, that is asking a lot, I think. Yeah. The comments are pretty, but yeah, they're okay. Here it is. That's a slap to the face to people who worked hard to affiliate. It wasn't that hard to do. This is stupid. Big L. I bust my ass for affiliate just like everyone else did. I guess this is the generation of easy handouts because people cry a lot. All right, this is the kind of shit that I have a problem with. So getting affiliate on the old requirements, it was hard for some people, but I think if you were posting on other platforms, which I am sorry, if you were going to make content, you have to post other places. I think we are past the time. I think that we are really, really past a time where you can only stream and that's going to bring in viewers and money for you. I think we are past that. As much as that sucks, we are past those golden days. Okay? But like, I think this is such a boomer mentality. Like, I worked hard, so everyone else has to work hard for this. And I think that's so fucking stupid. Like, whatever. Like, and this sounds mean. I don't mean this in a mean way, but like, I didn't find affiliate that hard to do because I was also posting on TikTok at the same time. So like, I didn't think it was that hard because I already knew how to make content elsewhere. I think that new people that maybe don't know that or are newer, maybe affiliate is harder for them because they don't know that you need to post somewhere else. But I think it's such a fucking L take when people are like, well, I had to work hard for it, so everyone else should have to too. I think that's so fucking stupid. I didn't bust my ass for affiliate, but I had streamer friends who made it possible. You're welcome. Well, Mint helped me. This was before Mint and I ever dated, okay? That was before any of that. Like, he helped me. When isn't Twitch just from it? Yes. Once you figure out how to keep booties and seats and pull from other places, you got it. Yeah, for real. Yeah. So I just think that's such a fucking icky mentality to be like, well, I worked really hard for it, so everyone else has to too. But yeah, I think a lot of it is ads. Yeah, because you don't get ads. You cannot run ads on your channel unless you are at least an affiliate, right? And we all know Twitch is not any secret that they just kind of bleed money, right? Like, and there's a lot of drama going on with some top streamers that people feel are impacting ad income and ad revenue as well. So like, Twitch does have to find a way to be profitable. And making more people eligible for affiliate accomplishes that in a way because then they can run ads. And I'm sorry if anyone in here says, well, you can just turn ads off on your channel. No, you fucking cannot. You cannot entirely turn ads off of your Twitch streams. You cannot. You can run minimal ads. I run as minimal ads as possible because I just don't have enough viewers to make ads profitable for myself. And that's totally fine. Like, I'm not saying, like, that's not a dig at the average number of viewers I have. That's not it. But, like, unless you're averaging, like, I would say at least partner numbers, like 100 plus even maybe, like, I don't think ads are helpful for you. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, so you have to at least, what is it? Like at least 30 seconds per hour? Is that it? I think that's what I do. Or 30 seconds per 45 minutes or some shit. I don't know. It's the minimum amount. You cannot fully turn them off. So don't even come in here and say, oh my God, well, just, I don't run ads on my channel. Well, guess what the fuck what? Then you're probably not an affiliate. You probably can't monetize shit. Shut up. Okay? So that's that. So, I mean, I think it makes sense because Twitch needs to make more monies. See, this is cute. I like this. I'm 5 followers away now instead of 30 with like this big, like grateful, cute face. I like that, you know? In a few years, they require when we create an account. I feel like this shouldn't have been changed because it's going to make the platform more oversaturated with non-passionate streamers. Bro, the platform is already oversaturated with non-passionate streamers that think this is an easy buck. What the fuck do you mean? Whatever. Yeah. So, and then some other people were like, well, I hope they change partner stuff. Well, they did change partner stuff, remember? They changed it a few months ago where viewers that come over from raids count towards your 75 average. So that makes it a hell of a lot easier. Numbers wise, personal, that's what I think, you know. Excuse me. Hi, Hindops, welcome in. My hot take is that if you have 0.1 CCV for 6 months, you should get blocked from streaming. Twitch could require streamers to pay until they make affiliate. I don't think that's a bad idea, honestly. Like, pay to use the service until you can give some sorts of monies back, maybe. Yeah. Phoenix, I did. My DMs are just weird. Love to stream again, but work keeps me pretty busy. And that's fair. You know? I don't think that everyone like doesn't stream consistently. I wouldn't say that everyone's like a non-passionate streamer. I feel like there are a lot of people out there that are like non-passionate and think it's just easy and that's why they do it. But yeah. So that's a big change. I don't think this is a bad thing. Personally, I really don't, you know. Whatever, they get more ad revenue. I don't think it's bad, but the comments were went about as I thought they would be, you know, people complaining, well, it was tough for me, so it should be tough for everyone else. We'd prefer the partner requirements to be easier. So that also leads me, here's one other thing I want to talk about too. Hold on. I do not like scrolling Twitter with my screen display on because it just freaks me out because you never fucking know what you're going to see on Twitter. It is a lawless land on Twitter. No, I don't even want to call it Twitter. On X. X is a lawless land. And X is like the most broken fucking app ever. Ugh. It is. Okay. I know I bookmarked it though. And I know Mint talked about this already too. Oh wait, hold on. No, this was another one. Did y'all see this? I like this song. Did you see this? Twitch is opening up for 1440p streaming to partners and affiliates today, and they're adding vertical streaming. Vertical streaming to Twitch. So like TikTok streams, that is now available on Twitch, or will be, if you don't have it already. Yep. So, mobile viewers can see a streamer's custom vertical view and can rotate their phone horizontally to see the full landscape view. So just like TikTok. So not only are we going to be able to have your regular Twitch stream, but now you're going to have your vertical streams on Twitch as well. I kind of figured that was going to be a thing because I don't know if anyone's been in the app lately, but there's like a page for like live now and it would show the stream. So I kind of thought that this would be a thing. They should fix Twitch mobile before then. Yeah, that would be nice. Yes. There was another post I had about this bookmarked. about it, but I can't find it. But I don't, okay, so legit question, do y'all watch, would you watch a vertical stream on Twitch? Like if you only had your phone? Because like I don't really watch Twitch on my phone anymore. I guess I have my PC now, but I know a lot of people do. So are you more inclined to watch a Twitch stream if it has a vertical format? You know, let's take out the Twitch mobile stuff, like those issues. Like if Twitch mobile actually worked well, would you watch it? Or would you just go to the regular stream? I hate vertical format for streaming. I do a lot because kids, but I like the horizontal format. Yeah, so apparently it's going to be like TikTok, because you know on TikTok lives you can flip your phone. And so it's horizontal. It's sounding like you're going to be able to do the same thing here. Probably regularly only to chat when I'm watching on my big screen TV. Oh, that's a good idea, Ricky. Yeah, I just really don't watch Twitch on my mobile devices anymore. I don't think it's a bad thing. I do think that this could be like, we're always complaining about how like Twitch has no discoverability like in the platform itself. I think this could be a way to be discovered a little bit more. You know, granted, it's only gonna, my understanding is it will only show people you follow that are already live. You know, that's who you're gonna see, but like that's another way to get your stream to show people that you're live, at least your followers, you know, and like a new devices. I think, you know, obviously this is aimed for like mobile users, so I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I'm doing it right now. That's amazing. I never actually thought about doing that. Everyone trying to be TikTok so bad. I mean, why not? TikTok has been so successful, you know? Like it really has. And like the brain rot that TikTok has brought with it, you know? Like the short form content, like it has totally fucked up our brains. Like kids don't want to watch Twitch, like they don't want to watch this anymore. They want their short form content and they're just like accustomed to like how that looks. I think TikTok's been has been a blessing and a curse. I never look for new streamers. I try, but it's hard. Fuck them kids. I get that too. And TikTok wants to be YouTube for their ad revenue, like every platform wants with the other hat. They do. They do. And like, we're never going to have it. It's like, that's why you got to post everywhere. Because every platform has its pros and cons. Except Instagram. Instagram is a total fucking negative platform. I hate that platform. It is the worst one. Worst trolls. The, like, scheduling. Like, the whole, like, meta thing. Like, to be able to schedule posts and shit like that doesn't ever fucking work. It is such fucking ass. Like, Instagram can go suck a dick. It's the worst. Ugh. Hi, Heather. But here's the actual other thing I want to talk about. And I know Mint talked about this on his stream already, and this is not new news, but I wanted to talk about it kind of in the same vein as these, as like the TikTok or the Twitch requirements changing, you know, more monies. I'm trying to find the post I saved on it. I save so many Twitter posts to talk about later. And then I save a whole bunch of like custom content posts that I see about The Sims so I can remind myself to go download it later. So I have to scroll so far back. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. I'm getting there. Maybe. Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, I promise. Oh, Rue's got zoomies again because Mint's home. Oh my god! Where is this post? Anyway, it was about the DVD creator program. I think, when was that announced? Wednesday, Thursday? Something like that. So I don't play DVD, but Mint plays it a lot, and I'm obviously in his streams a lot, and I know a lot of y'all play DVD. So they changed their creator program from, so I guess it was called the Fog, yeah, it was called the Fog Whisperers. But they're getting rid of the Fog Whisperers, because I guess there was a lot of, like, misunderstanding about, like, how to get in that program. How do you get Twitch shirts from that program? So they're doing away with that, and now they're making an actual creator program. Actually, I think you can submit an application for their creator program already. Why the fuck can't I find this? Okay. I can't fucking find it. But anyway, basically the biggest changes for that were you have to have 10K followers to apply for the program or to be eligible for it. It was you have to have 10K followers on at least one platform now, and you have to stream DVD for at least 20 hours a month. I think those are the biggest things. Okay. Yeah. When Meta took over Instagram, it went until it absolutely did. Yeah. So people are like having, and I still see it on I've seen it on my timeline today. Like people are still having like a fucking crash out about the 10K follower requirement for this. I know. We were talking about how Twitch, like how they changed their affiliate stuff and it's like they can have more ad revenue. I feel like that's what DVD is trying to do as well with their creator program. Like instead of letting everyone and their mom be eligible for it, like of course they're going to have bigger creator, like they want people with at least 10K because that's more views like on the content. Like that's free advertising for them. That's a way that they make more money in the end. You know? So I think it's kind of in the same vein. And I think that's what a lot of people forget about like DVD and Twitch and other games that have creator programs is that they're businesses. They got to make money somehow, you know? And I think that people also forget that, you know, just because you don't have the 10K now or whatever requirements, whatever program you're trying to into that you don't have it now doesn't mean you can't get it, you know? Like I applied for the EA creator program because I love The Sims. A lot of my YouTube content and short form content became Sims for a long time, and I got a lot of views on that. But I still haven't heard back from the EA creator program, and I highly doubt I'm going to get in. And they're kind of like ambiguous with their requirements as well. Like arbitrary is a great word for it. Like they don't really tell you the requirements to get in, but like just because I wouldn't get in now doesn't mean I can't work for a bigger audience to get in later. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Savage. Freaky Guy 69 sniffs the chat. Okay. Manifest it though. And that's what I'm saying. I think that, okay, like that really, like I'm not a DVD creator, so this doesn't really impact me. But I think there were so many like comments that I was seeing, like I still see them on my timeline on Twitter. Like that thanks. I was getting to the button. People that come in here all horny like that are weird as hell. Like that's strange. That's strange, right? That's weird. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, I think that let me get back on my train of thought. I think that people like I saw just so much like disappointment. They're like, oh my God, like I streamed, like that's all I stream is DVD. I love DVD. And now I'm not eligible for the program. That doesn't mean that you can't be eligible in the future. Like, will it take hard work? Yeah, sure. It should take hard work to get into programs like that. I think because they're giving away like, what do you get? Maybe the shirts, you get things early, like you get benefits for doing it. So, you know, why are they going to give those things out for free for all the peoples? I don't know. I just think that, and I had a conversation with Minty about it, and I think it was a really good conversation. But like, I am not pissing on anyone's dreams to become a content creator. Like, I'm still figuring this out too. I would love to be a full-time creator. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. And, you know, personal motivation reasons, right? But like, at the end of the day, they are businesses that have to make money. And I think that people really forget about that. Like, you can be very passionate about games and very passionate about what you create and everything. But like, at the end of the day, you have to, it has to make sense for businesses to want to work with you, right? So like, and I know a lot of like stuff with content creation and streaming and YouTube and all of it, like we don't have direct influence all on it, right? Like I can't directly influence how many subs I get every day, how many followers, how much watch time, right? Like I don't directly control that, but there are absolutely things that I can do to increase the chances of elevating all of those, right? So And I think people forget that piece of it. Like, okay, because you don't qualify now doesn't mean you won't ever. And if you really, really want it, it can be something that you work towards. And that's okay too. I don't think there's any reason to like shit on it as a whole, personally. And like the people, when we were talking about the affiliate changes, like, you know, I had to work for this, so everyone else should have to work hard for it too. Like, I just think that's, I just think that content creators become some of the most like narcissistic people, you know, and like become so like woe is me almost. Because I feel like that's in the same vein. Like people, you know, being really upset, like, and that's fine to have personal feelings about these changes. Like you're totally entitled to your opinion, right? It's totally fine. But I think it should give motivation. And I think I just think that creators get so in their own world sometimes, or like, you know, people trying to make this like a full-time gig. I think that we get so like in our own stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying what I want to say right. I just think creators can be really fucking narcissistic, right? And like totally woe is me about all these changes that, you know, they take personal offense to it. When it's like not personal at all. It's just, we have this standard for this program, you know, and please work for this if this is something that you want, sort of thing. And just because you worked hard for something and it changes, like maybe we should celebrate that, you know, and be excited that people don't have to grind as hard as you did for something. It's just my personal thought. Big gimme energy. Yeah, that sums it up really well, Caber. Yes, big give me energy. Like the entitlement is fucking off the charts sometimes. It really is in this sphere. And like, that's why I have a hard time with like networking with other creators sometimes, because it is like just so much like, what are you going to give me? What can I gain from this sort of this sort of interaction? Yep. I had to do it the hard way, so everyone else says I'm not a fan of that thinking. Me neither, Jet. I am not either at all in any realm, not just in content creation, but in any realm, if you understand what I mean. Imagine if VHVR lowered the requirement to get the shirt, like Twitch lowered the requirement for affiliate. What's VHVR? It is a lot of pick me energy. It is. Yeah, and I don't know, Ricky, I don't know the stuff with all the DVD shirts. I know they're a big deal in the DVD community. I don't know the shirts. I just know people before, like you didn't have to be in the program to get a shirt, and it was very random, and now like it won't be random. I'm not sure. A lot of pick me. It is. And like you see those posts all the time from like smaller streamers that are like, oh, I've only had one viewer every stream for 6 months now. And you try to give them advice if they're asking for it. You know, I see that on Twitter and they're like, well, have you posted on other platforms? Have you tried reaching out to people? Have you tried different kinds of content? You know, have you tried like talking to yourself? And they have an excuse for all of that. And it's so very frustrating. Like there is so much free information on streaming. Like, granted, I get it. Like you can't directly influence everything about this stuff. I get it. Like you don't have direct control over it, but you absolutely have direct influence over those things. Just saying. You know, and then there is like an element of luck to this, I think, and like good timing, you know, but like I think if you're doing the things that you need to do that other people are telling you, like this is how you do it, the odds of having that luck and the odds of having that good timing are better. Yes, they like shut it down when they get like answers that they don't want to hear. And I will be honest with you, I have a tendency to do that too. Like I get defensive sometimes when people try to give me advice. Like I have that problem with Mint a lot. Like he'll try to like tell me like, how have you tried this? And for some reason I personalize it. And like, I feel like that's him telling me I'm not doing a good job. And that's not it at fucking all. And I get defensive about it. And that's not it at all. So I really have to take a step back. And this is not just with Mint. This is like with anything in my life. So I really like, recognize that about myself now. So I'm like very mindful and like taking the step back and like, okay, this is not like a direct attack on anything that I've done. And there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, but this is a way that I can enhance it from someone else's point of view. This is, meant to be helpful. So I think that a lot of people don't have that self-awareness or don't realize that they do that. So it really is a barrier for them. And it can be for me if I'm not mindful. Yes, I agree with that, Kaber. Realistically, you as a creator have control over what you put out and the perception that's put out. That's it. Yes. Yes. So you have to do the things that increase the odds of the luck and, of the good timing. Definitely in a time where criticism is not a skill most people have the capacity to accept. Absolutely. And I, again, 1000% honest, I struggle with it. Even when it's not meant to be criticism in any way, shape, or form, I have a problem with perfectionism. And I've realized in the last few months, like my perfectionism is a form of anxiety. And it comes from a lot of like childhood experiences I had. I'm not blaming those things, but now that I kind of recognize that, I'm still working on it. It's still hard for me, but I am recognizing that criticism, it's not necessarily a criticism. It's a way to be helpful, and it's not an attack on my character or anything I've done. Again, it's just someone trying to be helpful, or here's a suggestion for you. Maybe try this out and see how it goes. That's all it is. It's not a personal attack. But so many people do not have that self-awareness or don't recognize that's what they're doing, and it is a huge barrier. It really, really is. Here's a phrase. Sometimes you have to kill your baby. Like a lot of creators can't take advice because to them, that content is their baby. Yeah. And I kind of felt that way for a while too. I also try to put a lot of my personality into my stuff. So it was like I felt like I was an attack on my personality when, again, that's not the case, And then I also feel like a lot of people feel like they have to be a sellout to make it as a creator. And I'm sure it feels that way and it seems that way when you're just looking at big creators. And it can be harder to feel like if you're a genuine person to make it, but I don't think that's the case either. I think that you really just have to practice your art, and sometimes you do have to make sacrifices, right? If you're streaming some tiny little indie game that no one's heard of and you average, 15 to 20 viewers, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of growth from that. And that's unfortunate, but there are some sacrifices that you have to make sometimes. And a lot of people just don't want that. They want to have their cake and eat it too, but you can't do that a lot of the time, like think of like companies, like the CEOs and like the bigwigs in the companies. Were they always doing tasks at work that they wanted to do? Probably not. Were they like shoveling shit when they didn't want to and like doing things that they thought was stupid and didn't really want to do, but management was asking them to do it? Yeah, I'm sure, but you kind of like eat the shit for a while. So then when you climb up, then you don't have to do those things anymore or as much, right? But I think there's still a way to be smart and make informed decisions about the content you're creating while still bringing your personality to it and being genuine about it. And I think it takes a lot of practice to kind of get to that point. Ooh, I knew Mint was gonna pipe up, and I love it. I stopped making as many tip-related videos because I realized I was putting more work into making a video for other people than people were willing to even put into their own stuff. I feel that. Yes. I've seen you in my comments for 6 months, and I've answered multiple capitalized of your questions, and then see you haven't used any of it. Then why did I take time to make videos specifically for you all this time? That's an excellent point. And I feel like that happens all the time. Yeah. It's sad because there is so much free information out there. Mint gives a lot of it. I know I've given a lot of it, even in just like this chat and especially in Mint's chat. And if you're not following Mint already, you fucking should be. Please. I'm fucking begging. Look, he even has his own command here. I had hearts on it, Will. Where'd the fucking hearts go? Anyway. Yeah, like every day he's giving out information. Like anytime he streams, And like, it is so frustrating. There's so much free information out there, but people still just want to shit on it and they want the golden day, like the golden days of YouTube when you could just upload like an unedited Let's Play video that was like 2 hours long and like take off from there. Like those days are gone. And like we were talking about earlier, the streaming days where you can just stream not make any other content and just stream for 6 hours a day and build your viewer base, make all this money. Those days are gone. Like, I really think we're out of that era, and it sucks because it does require more work, but it's not impossible. This is BTS and Charlie XCX. I did not know they made a song together. Make Let's Plays great again. I miss I do. I miss the golden age of YouTube. I really do. Like, when Let's Plays were like, you know, that was the thing. That was a good time in life, man. It was good. I miss those days too. And I wish that Let's Plays were still a thing, but like, I'm even seeing it on my channel, like my main gaming channel. My main gaming channel, it is a partner channel. What was I gonna say? Yeah, my gaming channel, I'm a partner there. I have like over 4,000 subs, but I'm finding that the Let's Play stuff, really, it doesn't go anywhere. But anytime I've done like more of a tutorial based on that, I think my biggest video is how to beat Catnap and Poppy Playtime 3. And then after that, it's videos on how to put reshade in The Sims 4. Like, they're instructional, and those are my best videos. Let's Play videos don't really get traction. And that sucks. I wish it was different. If I had, you know, an audience of, you know, 20 times what I have, my Let's Plays would be fine. But that's not a luxury that I have. So that's why I've created some other channels. I created the Creator Wellness channel, which I haven't uploaded on in a minute. Don't come for me, okay? I fucking know. I don't know why I have... Oh yeah, gaming and streamer news. That's new. Listen to this, okay? My gaming and streamer news video, Ummmfox 3. I just made that channel 2 weeks ago. Here, I'll fucking show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about here, okay? Look at me. Like, actually showing my screen and stuff. Who am I? Who is she? Who is she doing this? I'm a real streamer. I'm a real girl. Inspirational. Something. She's something. She is very excited about the sushi she had last night. It was so good. It was so fucking good. Hi, Tired Eyes. Time for a wellness check on the wellness channel, for real. I just haven't had any good ideas, you know? Yeah, so look here. Look. Here is my original OG YouTube channel. And this is my baby. I love this channel very much. When I was taking a break from Twitch for that yearish and I wasn't really streaming at all, this is the channel that I was working on. Okay? I've had this channel for... It'll be 2 years? Right? 2 years? In July, that's when I first started uploading on it. And I've been a partner on it for a year and some months now, okay? Monetized. Beautiful, right? But like, look. Look. A day ago, 25, and I don't want anyone to think I'm ungrateful for any of the views that I get, because that is not it. Like, I am not ungrateful. I'm very happy that anyone chooses to watch this shit, okay? But like, here, a day ago, 25 views. Not terrible for like a small creator, right? 54 views 2 weeks ago. 61 3 weeks ago. Like, not... I mean, again, I'm not complaining, but like, not the most wonderful numbers, right? And those are all Let's Play videos, okay? But then here, look at this. How to make your game look amazing with reshade. 11K views. And that's like a how-to instructional thing. Okay? Must-have mods. 2.3. Fixture lighting. Another instructional. 17K. This has been a sleeper one, but 6,000. How to use MC Command Center. So all of those are instructional. They do really well. Oh, a realistic mental health mod. An instructional video. 17K. Here's the big one. How to beat this boss. 62K views. Wonderful, right? Good job. But here, just the gaming ones, they really don't get a whole lot of views, right? But compare that to, so this has been up for, like I said, almost 2 years. Here's my newish channel. Please subscribe. Please. If you haven't already. But I just started this one 2 weeks ago. I have 2 videos on it. 11 days ago, 261 views. 8 days ago, 345 views. That's like, what, 10 times the views that I've gotten on really any of my recent videos on my gaming channel. So, like, I hate to say it, I love making Let's Plays, but, like, they're pretty dead. So unless you're, like, doing some sort of challenge with it, or you already have a big audience, I just don't think this is the game anymore. And I hate saying that because I'm very resistant to it. I am very resistant to it, but I just don't think it works for most people. How for small channel push that YouTube is doing. Yes, they are doing that. Isn't it some of SEO tweaks and titling? I do think SEO kind of is a thing, but title and thumbnail, it's so cliche and I fucking hate saying it, but it's true. Title and thumbnail mean a lot. And also you have to think about this. So these are more like drama-ish videos. People like that. Do you know bees are allergic to pollen? What do you mean? Can you let me know how my thumbnails are one day, like improvement tips? Here's my biggest tips for thumbnails. And I'm not like amazing at thumbnails, but I try. Okay? Here's what I've learned. Here's what I've learned about thumbnails. You want them to be bright. You want them to be very bright because most people have dark mode on, right? So bright ass colors. Bright, 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 bright. 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 Bright colors. You want no more than, people say 3, but I say 2. No more than 2 big elements. So that could be like this one. Technically this is 3, but like we have our little baby sea emperor there, and then the words. I recommend one side, either your face or like the main thing of your video, and the other side, some big ass text. Text should not repeat your title. Do not repeat your title. The text should be something that adds to the title. Because most people, they're looking at the thumbnail first, and then they're reading the title. Okay? So the thumbnail needs to be the most attention grabbing, and it needs to be something like, ooh, mysterious. What do you mean? And then they read the title. So they should kind of like complement each other. They don't need to repeat each other. Okay? You can do a shocked face if you want. People do like seeing faces in thumbnails. The research shows that if there's a face in a thumbnail, those tend to do better. Okay? I hate that too, but it is true. Here's also something some of you might not like to hear, but I think it is a good thing. I think it can be a good thing. ChatGPT is really helpful for coming up with titles and thumbnails. I do not ever take what ChatGPT gives me as like the end all be all for titles and thumbnails, but I think it gives you a good start. Okay? Like it helps me brainstorm. I think they're ass if you just like take them from there for the most part. Like I haven't found success with that, but at least gets me brainstorming and thinking about it. I also think it's really helpful if you maybe look at creators that are not in your niche, but like another creator that you really like and that gets a lot of views, and like how do they title their stuff? What are their thumbnails like? And you could put that into ChatGPT too and say like, hey, like I really like, I've been really big into Alex Hormozy lately. I really like how he does his thumbnails and his titles, but you know, here's my channel. Here's what I'm making. Here's what my video is about. How could I use that? So yeah. Ooh, and color theory. Yes, that's a good one. Title and description needs the most work, then figure out video retention. Yeah. Thumbnail, title, unfortunately, fucking hate it. The worst thing ever. But yeah, title, thumbnail, and then description. Your description doesn't have to be, it should contain some like keywords to what your video is about. It should really just describe your video, honestly. SEO doesn't matter as much. And like, I know when I was first starting out, I had like a whole, like a section of my description that had like keywords in it That doesn't matter anymore because the YouTube AI for like figuring out what your video's about and who it should serve it to, like it knows, it watches your video. So like it knows what your video's about. You don't need to do that anymore. Other streamers titles, yeah, absolutely. Yoink everything, man. Yoink everything. And by yoinking, that doesn't mean stealing. Don't steal. Stealing's different, right? Stealing is where you're blatantly taking something from someone, right? Like you're not putting your own spin on it. Like you're taking it word for word or video idea for video idea, whatever it is, and it's the same thing. That is stealing. That is stealing. Yoinking is where you're taking inspiration from the idea. So like maybe you see someone they do something really cool on their stream, or they've titled it really, really well, or you really like the thumbnail. You can take that idea, that concept, but make it your own, right? Don't copy it verbatim. That's shit. Hold on. Look at me being this pro streamer. And like looking at stuff. The yoink and twist, yes. Ludwig talks about it all the time. I love Ludwig. I think he's great. And he does an amazing job. Never heard of LOL comedy. And I'm looking at their channel now, and no. Who are you? Are you a bot? This feels like bot behavior. And who are you coming in here with this energy? Yes. Yes, you. You're telling me to come in here and react to this. Watch this. Sir, I don't know you. I don't know you. I am a footwear designer and a MBA was working with Levi's. The more you talk, the more confused I am. That's not just me, right? This is why Saturday night streams are like next level. Like they really are. Saturday night streams bring out so many weird things. Like weekend streams are they're just crazy. When we realize that no help is coming, we are an adult and have to motivate ourselves to move forward. I'm so confused. It was so strange. So strange. Yeah, we've banned 2 people tonight. I like hardly ever ban anybody because I don't really get offended all that much. So weird. But he was at MBA and worked with Levi's, man. What do you mean? Why do we gotta ban? What do you mean? Sponge Drawing, do you remember me? I used to be inspiring drawing. Yes, I remember you. Hi, welcome in. I did see your message a moment ago, but I was very confused by the bot that we had going on. That was so weird. It looks like we do have an ad break coming up in about 30 seconds. Yes, I'm going to use this time to try to farm Prime subs and regular subs again. If you do not want an ad, okay, because ads suck. It is May 31st. It is the last day of the month. It is the last stream of the month. If you haven't used your Prime yet, feel free to use your Prime here. If you want to help meet our sub goal of 40, please help us. Please help me. It is time. It is time to use that Prime sub if you haven't already. A daily ban goal. That'd be fun. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, ad coming up. Feel free to sub. Feel free to give me your free Prime sub. You know, you gotta use it somewhere. You should use it somewhere. I'm just saying. I'm trying to help you out and give you a free sub so you can use all the cool emotes here, okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. But we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. The price of one Prime, you can make a fox happy in the arms of the angels. In the arms of the angles. Yes. 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 In the arms of the angles. Give a poor streamer your Prime. Your Prime sub, not your Prime drink, because that shit tastes like ass, probably. This is me begging. My eyebrows don't raise very far, so I can't do it. I think everyone missed that. I think y'all missed it. Okay, let me do it one more time and beg for your Prime subs. There you go. My eyebrows don't. My eyebrows don't raise, but they don't raise far enough. Like I'm trying to be like, and they just don't raise far enough up anymore. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Autocorrect really be folding me over. You said angels, but I love it when people say angles. Also, okay, I did pull up that YouTube channel that bot recommended. Can we look at this, please? Look at this. I'm not reacting to it for reals. But, look at this. Ever wonder where some of these goofy videos you see all over social media come from? Right here. We're the original creators of the sketch show known as LOL Comedy Ha! We've decided to bring our old series with complete episodes and compilations of the more recent jokes. This means reorganizing our videos. It is totally pure swiped videos. Like, what the they hate each other. The best way to get rid of someone, they're probably falling in a hole. What the fuck? Kissing her boyfriend next to her husband. LOL, just for laughs. He spat on the car. What is this? Evil mother-in-law. I hate my girlfriend. Okay. Okay. Man has a golf tantrum. I was going to say, I feel the misogyny here, but then he said, man has a golf tantrum. Doctor gets fired for this, and that's a recorder in his mouth. What in the... I'm done. I'm so done. This looks like the most ass thing I've ever seen. But if you are still... No, Ricky Ray, Sponge Drawings is legit and not an art bot, I promise. Sponge Drawings has been around here for a while, and they're very, very nice. They used to be inspirational drawings, as they said. Yeah. So they're all good. Don't worry. What is he using to brush his teeth? This looks like the most ass comedy page I've ever seen in my fucking life. Just, this is what you don't do. This looks fucking awful. I am not a fan. 0 out of 10 stars. Fucking bad. No, we're done. We're so done. Oh, Rue's at the door crying. I think Mint is doing stuff in the other room and she has to stay in here when he does it because she just wants to jump all over him, right? Yeah. I did find that had to be the internet of the internet. It had to be. What in the actual, I cannot stress this enough. Fuck. Yeah, that was something. Yeah, so I don't stream a whole lot on the weekends, as you guys know. But this is like the second Saturday stream I've done this month, and I just forget how much more unhinged streaming is on the weekends. Like, it really is. It really is. Look at this weird bang situation. It really is. Do y'all, for those of you that stream, do y'all notice a difference in your viewers weekdays compared to weekends? Yeah, I'm sure it's because people are off work and like doing stuff. Like, you know, I will say anytime I stream on the weekends, my average viewers is usually higher, and I'm sure that's part of it. But yeah, it's such a different vibe. It really, really is. Wednesday brings the freaks out for you. Wonder why Wednesday? With Froze, it's not that bad. Let's see. I was in Froze's stream last Sunday. Why am I holding this like a cigarette? I don't know. One dude asked if I was into piled up film. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Explain. Don't actually explain. I don't know that I actually want to know. Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees. Yes, this is cranberry spritz. And it tastes very good and it smells very good. Yep. It's so good. It's so good. I also have, I have this Burt's Bees. This is a hand salve. It's like one of these, like what the cash register people use, you know? Because my hands do be really hella dry. And then I also have Carmex. So I have lip filler that I actually need to get redone sometime. I don't know when I'll ever do that. But and then I got braces and I need to whiten my teeth. I just have a hard time wearing color on my lips for some reason. I'm just very self-conscious about it. I don't know why. So I wear a lot of like chapsticks or like very lightly colored things. But look, I also have this lippy thing. Look, it's Kuromi. Bring back the red. Oh man, that was a long time ago. I haven't done that in a long time. And this one smells like candy. It's so yummy. It looks like a little Oreo. Mint got me 2 of these. I have this one. This one's blueberry, and then I have a pink one that's strawberry. Isn't that cute? So cute. And then I have these in here that I need to wear more often. I do. These are remember when ColourPop released their Pokemon line and I got it all for free? That was the best day of my fucking life, by the way. Thank you so much, ColourPop, for that. I cried. I literally cried opening that PR package. But I have my, I have the Gengar one on my purse, but I have the Jigglypuff and the Pikachu ones. I love these, though, yo. Well, okay. Look, they're like glittery lipsticks, but they're those pH color changing ones. So this one's more of like a red tinted one because like Pikachu's cheeks. The Jigglypuff one is more pink, and the Gengar is like more of like a bluey kind of, but like flattering. Like it's so pretty. Look at this. Look at this. The train whistle, yeah, it's still stained. It's in my drawer over there. I need to get it out. Yeah, but like look. Like very subtle. Very subtle, but pinkish, or this one's reddish. But it like the pH, your pH changes the color, so it should be like your like perfect color for you. And I love these. These are so good. I often like don't use them because I don't want it to run out. Like when these run out, I will probably jump from a bridge in Minecraft. I love these so much. I need more. ColourPop. If you ever need someone to like hype the shit up out of these color changing things, please let your girl know because I'm obsessed with these. Yeah, and they're not sticky. They really feel like a chapstick. That's why I like them so much. They're not sticky, but they're shiny. They do hydrate, and the colors change like for your face. So like if you put this on 6, it would be a different color than mine, but flattering. I love these so much. And they're not glittery, even though there's glitter in them. Yeah, so I used to have a train whistle that I used for hype trains, and I totally forgot about it. It's in my drawer over there, but I wore red lipstick once on stream, and we had a hype train, and it got stained. I've totally forgot about that. And then I still have all my ducks, my 9-month ducks, in a container over there. But I haven't been streaming, so I haven't had any new 9-month subs. EBB. How did you add the purple lines in your Twitch panel right beside your long text? I gatekeep, so I will not be telling you that. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. I actually don't remember and I'm looking it up. How did I do that? How did I do that? I'm going to my channel page to see what I have in those. Hold on. I gotta look. Ooh, okay. Here's what I did. Hold on. I'll just show my screen. It's fine. It looks like I just put a carrot thingy there. Not a carrot. This sign. This guy right there. This. That's what gives it. Oh, yeah. And then if you do this and a plus, it gives you a dotted list. And then if you want to indent further, you do 2. Yeah, that one. That's what you do. There you go. Jay Lopez! Hi, welcome in. How are you? What are those called? I think they're greater than signs and less than signs. I can't ever remember which one's which, though. But it's those. That's how you do it. Yeah, 1 for, like, 1 line, and then 2 for 2. If that makes sense. Yeah, so we'll go back. Sorry. So, like, this solid line, that is just the 1. That's that one. And then this little one here, and, like, this one, that's 2. And then this here for the dot with the line. So I think just the dot itself is just a plus. But then to get the dot, like the line and the dot, it is this. Yeah, it's marked down. It's marked down. Oh, and then to get the big words, like I have there, it is the number sign. There you go. You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that either, Tired. I saw someone else have it in their panels, and it just looked really nice. Plus, all my stuff is purple, so the line just makes it... You cannot change the color. They're always purple, because Twitch is purple, but that's how you get them, at least. You're welcome, Sponge. Welcome. You're welcome anytime. Anytime. I try, you know? And then I wondered, like, do people even really look at the channel pages? Do y'all look at channel? I look at channel pages. I absolutely do. Because, like, I want to know what's in there. And if you only have a donation panel, don't do that. Don't do it. That just looks bad. Okay? Please put some more effort into it. At least if you're going to have a donation one in there, at least put a sub button. Okay? That's what I would do. If I was redoing my channel page, that's the only 2 things I would have. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the about section. Yep. I always look. I do. Because I will tell you, some people put some unhinged things in there. Like, I totally saw someone, and I think they were in someone else's chat, and they made some funny comment, and they said, I don't know, I just really want to know who they were. So I went in there, I went on their channel page, and they were like, if you use them pronouns, you ain't welcome here. I don't want pronouns in my Twitch chat. I don't want them. If you use pronouns, don't come in my chat. I don't want pronouns on Twitch. And I noped out so fast. Look, guys, that's peak humor right there, y'all. I'm clipping that shit. That's funny. Don't tell me I can't clip my own stuff. Okay. I look for links. Yeah, I do too. Because I'm one of those people. Where like if I find someone I really, really like, I want to follow them everywhere. I want to stalk them. I want to know everything about them. In a very parasocial way. No, I'm kidding. No, but like I do. If I find someone's stuff I like, I really try to follow them on all platforms and see what their other stuff is. If I don't follow them everywhere, at least like look at the other stuff to see what they're doing. Like I'm one of those people. Like I do. I like to follow people everywhere because I want a cohesive picture of what that person's about. If you got pronouns, we go. Yes. No panels and just a donate button. Jet, I mean, that's what I recommend for everyone. Don't just have a donate or a tip one. You know, if you're going to have that, you at least have to have a sub button too, right? Like those are the only two you need. Those are the only necessities. Just those two and you're fine. Fine. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Like shoe size, favorite color, what's that deodorant do? Right, I want to know everything. Because I think it's so hard. Like, I wouldn't say I'm picky about like who I follow, but like I kind of am, right? Because like I really try to curate my feeds on things, you know, because the world is just like so depressing. So like I really do try to curate to like people that have a similar vibe or like similar values, you know? So like if you accidentally like scroll through someone and they're like sexist as fuck, then that's what like you're gonna get for a while, right? So like I want to know early on, as much as possible, what you're all about, right? And then if it's good, like I want to know everything else. I just like knowing things about people. I'm nosy. I'm a nosy bitch. I want to know things about people. I like being nosy. I want to know the drama, but I don't want to be in the drama. Just saying. That's me. I would know everything at my old job. I would know everything about everyone. Was I ever I was in the midst of the drama a few times, but I got myself out of that, okay? And then I just really laid low. I wanted to know all the things, but I wasn't in the middle of it. But if anyone asked me a question, I wouldn't go around like spreading rumors or lies or anything. But if someone asked me about something, I would answer honestly, and I would have that insider information. Not to like upper management or anybody. You know, not getting people in trouble, but I would have the inside scoop. And I very much prided myself on that. But then I realized that wasn't very good energy to have at that job. And I don't do that anymore. Plus, I actually like my coworkers a lot more at this job. So I do be nosy. Recently changed all mine up to images for cohesion. I thought about doing that too and just having like panels like for YouTube instead of like all of my links like just like YouTube, TikTok, blah, blah, blah. But I like to talk. I'm a wordy bitch, you know? This is Yap Central. I don't think I could have just words in it. I drink the tea and not make it. That's how I feel, personally. Yes, that's how I want to be. Man, I don't know if you're in here or not, because I didn't see you reply to my text message. Are you streaming tonight or no? It's fine either way. I just want to know. I put words on mine, but they're just images. Okay, I'm looking. Look at me being a nosy bitch right here live. I haven't heard the song in a really long time either. Show it. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't like to put people on blast. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like this. I thought about doing that too, like making like one like an image panel and then putting all like the information on that. I thought about doing it, but then I got lazy and I decided not to. Do I have a dark theme for Twitch? I have dark theme on. Listen, dark mode everything, for sure. Mint doesn't, and he has a good reason why. He has light mode on some things because it does do nice, like, face lighting. Like, if you need that. So that's a good hack, but I don't. Plus, I can't really read in light mode. My eyes are bad. I'm old. Just call me old, you know? Give me a fucking cane. I can't see anything. I can't. I forgot how funny it is. Listen, I made, didn't I make some other stuff? Hold on. I thought I made some other commands. Did I not? Also, 6, and chat. So, Lumia stream did not do what I thought it was going to do, so I'm actually, like, reactivating all my Mix-It-Up bot stuff. I like Lumia stream, I do, but I just like Mix-It-Up better. And the thing that I wanted out of Lumia stream does not exist. I thought it was going to be like one, like multi-stream, like one chat. It's not what I thought it was going to be. But it's fine. So I have some still in Mix-It-Up bot and some still in Lumia, and I'm figuring all of that out. It's fine. I did. I used Lumia for like 2 streams, and the thing that I wanted it to do, it did not do. So I changed it back. I just really like Mix-It-Up bot. I do. I do still. I like that Lumia. I could put all of my like images and like overlays in like one source, but that got really confusing because I'm just used to it being in OBS. So, and like my pooter is okay. So I can have like a million scenes and a million sources and I'm fine. Yeah. Does that work? Oh yeah, I made that. Pooter. Pooter! And we have this one still. If it works. No. No work. Oh, there it is. That's very delayed. That's the other thing I don't like about Lumia stream. It is way more delayed. Much more delayed than when I do it through Mix-It-Up bot. We have that. We have that. We have this. Look, I made all these fun things. Yeah, I can. 6. Yes. Just started doing recording in 4K double width canvas and oh boy. Oh boy. That's how I've always recorded my YouTube videos, and I very much like it. That's a hack. That's a good one. It's a good one. I also have this. I love these so much. How do people... I need to put like a panel in my about page, on my channel page with all the commands. That's what I need to do. Oh, and I made a new alert too. Y'all want to see it? I made a new one. Thank you. Thank you. I do all this hard work for y'all for free. I do. I do this all.
What the fuck is up, Kyle? No, what did you say, dude? What the fuck, dude? Step the fuck up, Kyle.
Hold on. I have to find it. Come on, Mix-It-Up bot. Oh no. Did Mix-It-Up bot just... Okay, it didn't. That scared me. I thought it like totally froze on me. Look, I made this. Come on. Bitch. Why won't it go? Oh, I think Mix-It-Up bot did... No, it didn't. Did it? No. Okay, let's try this. No. Oh, wait. No, that was from Mint. Thanks. Thanks, my handsomest, bestest boyfriend. That's my boyfriend. He's a good guy. Thank you. Thank you. Since when does it put your little picture on there? Oh my, okay, does anyone else see that on their screen in their chat? Like a little like link to his page? Or is that just on my end? That is so cute. Yeah, Kyle's normally in the other room when I stream. Mint, real quick, are you streaming tonight? I don't think you were in here when I asked a minute ago, and I didn't see a response to my text. Ooh, that's a good idea, Jet. That's a good idea. Why did my Hollow Knight not work, y'all? It's pissing me off. Made my Twitch from a 9 to a 10? Ooh, fancy. Mix it up, bot. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. Ooh, the image didn't pop up. I gotta fix that. You don't know? Okay, that's fair. Oh, because I'm a dumbass. I did it wrong. Okay. Can I get it to work? It won't work. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me. I was just asking because it's almost 9 and I haven't even booted up the bug game yet, so I probably won't at this point. It's totally fine. We haven't had like a just yapping stream in a long time. Do any of... Okay, that one works. That's 5 gifted. This is... Bitch. Bitch. Okay, I gotta work on those then. Anyway, I know! I like yapping a lot. We haven't had a just yapping stream in a really long time. I wanted to play bug game, but I was also okay with just talking for a long time because I had a lot to talk about, so it's fine. What is your question? I'm scared. Kyle, is that like, if you're saying Kyle's like a nuisance saying that, yes, he is a nuisance. I love him very much, but oh my lord. I have no idea when the playlist started over. No, it didn't ever start over. I don't think. I don't know. No, there's like 50 songs on this playlist. There ain't no way it did. Ooh, this is one of my favorite Charlie XCX songs. Maybe it did. I don't know. Do you think I pay attention to these things? No? I don't. I don't pay attention to any of that shit. No. I do not. I barely drink any of my Diet Pepsi. Also, with Mint's gifted sub, we're at 31 subs out of 40 for the month. Are we gonna make it to 40 for the for May? It is the last day of the month. I'm just saying. I'll gladly take those prime subs off your hands. As a fellow Kyle, I feel you. Kyle's strong. Kyle's united. Kyle is a really sweet cat. I really love Kyle, but he is a fucking weird cat. But then I'm like, I think all cats are fucking weird. Right? Like, does anyone have a normal cat? If you have a cat, do you have a normal cat? Ones in chat if your cat's normal. I better not see any ones. I love all those yapping emotes. Those are adorable. I love them all. I don't think I have one. Anyway, cats are weird. Because like Kyle, he just loves to scream. He screams at everything. When his food bowl is empty, but it's really not empty. It just has like a few particles of food in it, right? But it's not like you can see the bottom. He will just scream. But sometimes he just screams to scream, right? So I'm not always quite sure if it's for food or not. And sometimes I'm busy and I just don't pay attention enough, okay? So then if he doesn't get your attention with screaming, he'll jump on this little cabinet that we have that has a whole bunch of shit on top of it that he's not supposed to be on at all. He jumps on that and knocks shit off of it. The kitchen door, so the door out of the bedroom is right there. And right outside is the kitchen. I can see into the kitchen when the door is open. He will then start trying to open the cabinet doors in the kitchen, or he'll just like scratch at them. And he just continues to scream. What else does he do, Mint? Those are the two main things. He jumps on that cabinet he's not supposed to, and then he tries to open the cabinet door. Oh, and then he'll go to the front door, and he'll like scratch his way out of that and just scream the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. And then you fill his food bowl up and he's totally fine. Oh, and then sometimes when his food bowl is full, you know, he is still screaming, you have to pet him while he eats. He wants to be petted while he eats because he's a proper sir. He's royalty and he needs that sometimes. So yeah. So that's Kyle's weird stuff. And then I think of Calliope. I've missed Calliope so much. Calliope was my cat, the really, really fat gray cat. She passed away in November, unfortunately. Loved her so much. But she was fat as hell. And she would just lay in the middle of the bedroom. Actually, I have a picture right here. I have a little, like, metal thing right here that I have a whole bunch of pictures on. This was Calliope. Y'all remember when she did that? Just in the background of men's streams? She was a chonk. Calliope was a chunk. Kyle's a big boy. Calliope had him topped, man. She really did. We are talking about cats doing cats things, Will. Yes, welcome in. We are talking about cats doing cat things. This is a Just Yapping stream. I'm changing the title to that. Just Yapping stream. Yeah, so Calliope did this, and I know that's a sign of cats being comfortable, but she would do it at the weirdest times. Like in Mint streams, she would just go in the background and do that. And then anytime you talked to her, she would talk back. Like I would talk to her all the time. She knew my deepest, darkest secrets. Like you would just talk to her about anything, and she would always meow back to you, for sure. Yeah. She also wasn't very cuddly. Like, she would let you hold her like a baby, but she didn't really like it. And then, like, she didn't really, like, come up and cuddle you at all. But every once in a while, she would. So, like, to get a Calliope cuddle was very, very rare. Like, she wouldn't really cuddle. She would cuddle with other people. Like, Six visited me a few years ago, and she loved Six and cuddled with her like crazy. I feel like Mint she would cuddle with quite often, too. But I remember when we had to put Shelby down, I was so upset. And she literally cuddled with me and laid with me for that whole night. Like, she knew. She knew. And, like, she did not leave my side for hours. And that's, like, the longest I think she ever cuddled with me. She knew. I miss this fat girl. I miss her so much. I want a kitten so bad, guys. I do. My last cat always had skin rashes and stuff. So she was on steroids, and she was an absolute chunker. I bet, like, steroids make you gain weight. I'm assuming that if people's gain weight from steroids, then cats would too, right? I'm assuming. Gosh, cats are just so cute. There was this little cat in our neighborhood. I recently found out that I think it has a family, but he was a cute little orange one, a spicy little orange one. And we saw him. So we actually had a snowstorm here in Charleston, South Carolina. In December. Was that in December? I don't remember when that was. But this winter, we actually had storm here, a winter storm here. First time it snowed here in 7 years. And there was this little orange cat I saw, and it had a collar on, though. It was blue. So I'm like, oh my God, I must have got out. And I actually got it one night and got it in. But Rue went crazy, and I really wanted to keep it. But Mint was like, I don't know how we're going to do that, because, like, Rue's just so reactive to things. Like, we don't even have anything for a kitten, or, like have the supplies that we need to, like, keep that kitten separate to, like, slowly introduce him or anything. So we put it back out. It was not snowing at this point. But yesterday, and then I would see it randomly in the neighborhood. But yesterday I saw it. There's a dog park here at our apartment, and it's by the mailboxes. And I went over there, and there was a family in there with, I called him Little Kitty. He was in there with Little Kitty. And I don't think Little Kitty went in there on its own. So I guess that was Little Kitty's family. I don't know. But I really want it. And I really want a kitten so bad. But Mint is so right in that, like, Rue's just so reactive. So we would have to, like, do it really smart and, like, a slow transition and stuff. But I want a kitten. But I believe in the cat distribution system, and that when it's time for us to have a kitten will be sent to us between the cat distribution system and Calliope sending us a kitten, like, or a cat, whatever it happens to be. that will happen. Just like I totally believe, like, Shelby absolutely sent Rue, as much of a nuisance as Rue is. I love her. I did not expect to adopt a dog like 6 months within like the first year. Yeah, no, it was like not even 6 months, 6 months after Shelby passed. I was not expecting to adopt another dog, but here we are. She gained so much weight, either itching chunks off herself or always overweight. Oh. Yeah, Calliope was really healthy until she got sick, like all of a sudden. They think it was what is that, FIP? Because like there was just so many, like it happened so fast and there were so many weird things, and it was kind of like process of elimination that they brought it down to FIP, feline something something. And like I guess once you get to that point, like there's really nothing you can do. So that sucked. That was sad. I had a cat in a long time. All the dogs I've had have definitely not been cat accepting. So Shelby was 7 or 8 when I found Calliope. So Calliope grew up with Shelby, and Shelby had no problem with Calliope. And Rue was fine. Like Rue was fine with Oscar and Kyle, and she was fine with Calliope. It's just outside animals she just does not like. And Oscar seems to be fine with cats overall. Right, Mint? I don't know if you're still here or not. But I don't think Oscar has a problem with any other cats. Kyle and Oscar love each other because they grew up together too. Vinny wants to be friends with cats but has no idea how. Yeah. He's a little too much for cats. I could see that. Look at this little boy back there. Look at him. Ignore the sheets where you can see the mattress because Rue did that with her zoomies earlier, okay? Look at him though. Look, Mint. Look. That's what he's been doing all day. Oscar? Are you supposed to be doing that? I did not summon you, Rue. He knows about that thug life royalty. He doesn't during his spells. He's fine. I think we're taking him to a dog park tomorrow, guys. I'm excited. Because it's been really rainy here, so they haven't really been able to be outside, and we haven't done anything with him since taking him to that rented splash park I took him to. But I think tomorrow we're going to go to a park here. I haven't been to this park in a really long time, but Shelby and I used to run in this park all the time because it has some paved trails, and then there's some trails that go through the woods too. I saw a fucking rattlesnake at this trail once, and it was scary as shit. I almost pissed myself. I almost sharted. It was scary, but I think we're going there tomorrow. So they have a free doggy splash park and then like a regular dog park. So we're going to go there. Look, there he goes again. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And so we've kind of avoided taking Rue places because her reactivity is just a lot to handle sometimes. But we both came to the conclusion that like she's not going to get any better unless we just like exposure therapy essentially. So if we can put her in situations, but then, you know, like bring lots of treats and like train her the right way, you know, that's what we're going to try to do. So we're going to take him to the park tomorrow, I believe. And if there's going to be other dogs there. There always is. So Rue and I will just walk instead of being at the park. We'll just walk on the trails and we'll have lots of good treats. And she does wear a muzzle when we take her out in places like that, just in case. And as we see other dogs, then that's an opportunity for me to train her and show her that other dogs are not scary and that she is fine. So I think that's what we're doing tomorrow. So Oscar should be able to enjoy the splash park, and Rue and I will get our exercise in. It'll be a good time. And it's not humid. It's warm here right now, but the humidity has not kicked in yet. That will be any time. So I'm very excited. So it'll be hot, but it shouldn't be humid. I've got a German Shepherd. We tried introducing a cat to her when she was still a puppy, but she was too aggressive and decided against it. Yeah, I get that. I wish like, Rue is so, like, she really is a sweet dog. Is she annoying as fuck? Absolutely. Very annoying. Very high energy, but I love her. And she really is, like, when she's not being crazy, she is a very sweet, very affectionate dog. And obviously she can get along with other animals because she does with Kyle and Oscar and was fine with Calliope too. So, like, I know she can be fine around other animals and, like, not always aggressive to them. But, like, it's heartbreaking when they feel scared or, like, they just don't understand, you know? Like, it sucks. And like, I wish we could just tell them and they would understand. But yeah, so like, I know she has the capability. And like the shelter, I would asked a lot about that. And they said that she was fine in the shelter. So I think that what I think happened, because I have talked to a few trainers to like see what their rates are and like get maybe a better understanding of what's going on. They've all said that like if she really was fine at the shelter, they said that they think that maybe she's developed like a feels like she has to protect us now. So they said it's not uncommon after you adopt a dog and then they become reactive to other animals at home. And especially since she's not reactive to these two, that some dogs just feel like so safe and like so bonded to their people that they then start seeing all other outside animals as someone that's going to hurt their people. So they're trying to protect their people. Yeah, they said that's not uncommon really at all, especially with animals that were really high stress in the shelter and then they come to a not stressful environment. Like when we adopted her, she was getting gabapentin in the shelter like routinely because she was so stressed there. And I don't think that's uncommon for shelter dogs either, but yeah. So she was medicated in the shelter because she was just so stressed there. It's sad. She gets along with bigger dogs, but is kind of a bully to smaller animals. So Oscar thinks that he's a big dog. Oscar thinks that he's Rue size, and Rue thinks that she is Oscar size. Oscar's what, like 15-ish pounds maybe, and Rue's like 32. Like she's a mini pit, but they think they're each other's size for sure. And Oscar always wants to play with the big dogs at the park, but they always have like the small and big dog section. He always wants to be on the big dog side. I think it's a safety environment. Yeah, I think it's just like she wants to keep, like she's so bonded with like Mint and I that she wants to keep us safe and just sees the other unfamiliar animals as threats when they're not that at all. But it's so hard teaching them that, you know? And I know reactivity can get better and it takes practice and like lots of like exposure and like treats and you know, to like teach them that it's not bad, but it's hard. It's so hard. I do not like this song. Do all small dogs have big dog energy? Oh, look at him. Oh, is you Sweepy? Oscar, is you Sweepy? Oh, here he comes. Oh, he went and got a toy out of his little, we have a toy bin in here. He got a toy, guys. Oh, and Rue took it. Now he's just sitting here. No, Rue. Here. Ah! Did you want up here or not? No, Rue. Ah. Buddy, come on. What is this? No, Rue. All right, he's done. Look at her sit. I don't know what that is. So he wanted to jump on my lap, but then he thought he couldn't jump on my lap. Or like he was too like little to jump on my lap when he jumps on my lap all the time. He's weird. You're great and smart like you someday. Make you proud. You're my role model. You should probably pick a better role model. I'm just kidding. But thank you. I try my best. I try my best. Listen, I would watch... I don't know if y'all can see her back here. I like watching... Like, do you guys remember Moodang, the hippo? Do you guys remember Moodang the hippo? I love Moodang the hippo. I think Moodang the hippo is so cute. Did y'all know that Moodang had a... I think... I'm looking it up right now. I used to watch the Moodang live stream on YouTube all the time. Like, that's what when I would work from home, that's what I would have up as my... like co-working buddy. I would have the Moodang live stream up. Hold on. Did that? So they were like live, like they were live for days, like weeks. I don't know if they still do that. Where is Moodang's channel? Or was it on the zoo? Where is it? My God. Moodang is so cute. What? Okay, what zoo? Because maybe it was the zoo's channel. The Cow Kiao Zoo. Do they have a channel? How do I find this? Oh. Where is it? Yeah, okay, they streamed this 17 hours ago, guys. Did you ever watch the Moodang live stream? Oh, have fun with that. Look at this. I love Moodang. Yeah, so I used to watch this live stream every day when I was working. I loved it very much. Like, look. How could you not love this? Look at it. She's gotten so big. She's gotten so big. Look at her. Just swimming around. So cute. I feel, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, she's gotten so big. I used to watch her when she was teeny tiny. So they would have this on. This one's only 49 minutes. They would have this on for like hours. Like hours. Like from the time that they started like cleaning out the enclosure and like their breakfast time, like all the way until like the evening. Literally all day. Oh my gosh. So cute. Yeah, Moodang. Is that all they have? Really? Interesting. This is 4 weeks ago. No, these used to be all day. I don't know where those are. I wish we could find them. Moodang's so cute. Why can't I find those old live streams? What the fuck? That's not what I wanted. Oh, here, Zoo Thailand. Maybe this one. Yeah, this was it. Look, 11 hours. They streamed this for 11 hours. Look how tiny she is. So weird. See, and then here it's nighttime. Sometimes they weren't really active at nighttime. I think I'm going too fast for it. Oh, there was a big fly. Sometimes they'd be over there in the pool, but they were mostly active, you know, when they were eaten. So it's Zudio, Thailand. Wait. Moodang Live. Moodang Live. Wait, these are all... Here we go, live. Gosh. A lot of these are gone too. What the hell? What the hells? Thank you so much for the follow. See? Wait, where'd they go? See, they would clean it and then they would fill up their foods. There's your foods, but where are the hippos? There they are. They eaten. The Ferret Sanctuary Twitch page? What is that? Is that one? I think it used to be in the hot tub category where it was just the fish spinning around. That's all it was, but it was always in the hot tub category. Is that still a thing? I watch, oh gosh, Alvea Sanctuary. They have their live stream up all the time. Sometimes I'll watch that. Like, I like to have something like up on a second monitor when I work. But sometimes I don't necessarily want it to be like a video or like a live stream. I want it to be just something. I don't see that. Where is that? Oh, it's on Pirate Software's page. Okay. I like watching this one. They got lots of different ones. Look, there's a marmoset. There's a python. Georgie. Wolf. Oh, that's so cute. The pasture. A red fox. So cute. I love them so much. This one's freaking me out though. I don't like snakes that much. But I would never go out of my way to hurt a snake because I know they don't go out of their way to hurt people, right? Like they're just there. And I learned actually today because I watched one snake video on accident on TikTok and then I got given like 10 snake videos on my TikTok algorithm. But I didn't know that rattlesnakes are sometimes called like the gentleman snake. Oh my gosh, a little hat. Are sometimes called the gentleman snake because they rattle before you step on them, or like rattle to let you know they're there. And, like they say hi first. I didn't know they did that. That's kind of cool. You learn something new every day. Snakes just like really freak me out. And I think it's because my mom was terrified of snakes, so like I'm terrified of snakes. But like I don't wish them harm. I don't want to hurt them. I can remember like my grandma, if there was like a snake in the yard, that like she'd go after it with like a hoe or something, you know? I don't want to do that. I just don't want to be around them. They freak me out, but I don't want to hurt them. And now apparently I didn't know that you're not supposed to do that. Like it's bad. Like you should just leave them alone. Most of the time, like I was raised that like they were always mean, so you had to hurt them or like, you know, kill them to make them leave you alone. I didn't realize that they really just want to like not be fucked with, like just leave them alone and they won't do anything. I didn't know. I wish I would have known that. So now I try to remember that, like they're scared. They're scared. They don't want to cause me any harm. You know? That's what I try to remember. It just freaked me out. I can't help it. What fairs? I feel like I followed that. I guess not. I really thought I did. I guess not. Do you think that Twitch like automatically like unsub like there's like a bug and it unsubs or unfollows channels for you? I think it does, because I swear to God I followed this before. I swear to God. But apparently I'm wrong. Whatever. I followed them again. I had the streamer. There's no ferrets in there. They're all sleeping. They're not doing anything. You see, I'm not lying. I really think that's a thing where it does unfollow people. Because like there are so many people where I'm like, oh my God, I really thought I was following you already. That happened with someone that comes in here pretty frequently, and now I forget who it was, but I swear it. Yeah, Twitch is weird. And I do hope if this like vertical streaming thing, if that's being pushed out, I really hope that they do fix the mobile app, because it is pretty ass. And he's making TikToks. I figured he wouldn't. Usually when he closes the door, that's what he's doing, is making something. And he closed the door. Were you spying on us, Ricky? Or did he post something? I meant to make TikToks today and I didn't. But I have a whole bunch of ideas for them. I just didn't do it. So I'm going to do it tomorrow. Or maybe after stream, if Mint is streaming. I don't know what he's doing. Mint, I have a question. You know, I brought you home that sushi last night. And I didn't realize that you'd already eaten dinner. Are you going to eat the sushi tonight? Do you think you're going to eat it? Oh my gosh, there's a ferret. There's ferrets. They were over here, and now they've left as soon as I said that. They left it as soon as I said that. Oh, there he is. There's one. I like these little guys in the bottom. Are you sure I can have it? Because if you're hungry and you don't have anything for dinner, you can totally have it. But I just wanted a few rolls. I just wanted a few. I probably won't eat all of them. I got a rainbow roll. Because I was trying to remember what you liked, and I couldn't remember exactly. But I got a rainbow roll, I got a spicy tuna roll, and I got a shrimp tempura roll. And I think there were 6 pieces in a roll, and I think I ate 2 pieces of each one last night. So there's still quite a bit. And I probably wouldn't eat all of it. Carrot sweepies. I don't know. They're like, this one, oh, look at him drink. He's getting a big drink of water. He thirsty. And this one's doing something over here. I think that's a ferret right there. Oh, there's a ferret in the hammock. Would y'all have a ferret? I want a ferret. They're so cute, but they're stinky, aren't they? Are ferrets stinky? I think that they are. It's kind of like hamsters, I had hamsters when I was a kid, and they were smelly. And like we changed the what do you call it? The cedar or whatever it is. We were good at changing it and like scooping and stuff, but they were still a little stinky. But they're so funny. Ferrets are so silly. I have a lot of ferrets that come up on my TikTok For You page. So basically my TikTok algorithm is pibbles, now chihuahuas, rescue animals, rescue things, ferrets, rabbits. It's basically animals. Basically animals and Hunger Games, and that's about it. But I'm happy with this. I want to see animals. Like, barely any gaming stuff comes on my FYP anymore. Barely any streaming stuff is on my FYP. On Ummmfox 2, my streaming tip TikTok, there's a lot, like, it's, the algorithm is mostly, like, streaming stuff there, obviously. But on my main one, it's just animals. And Hunger Games. Ferrets are like stinky little skunks. Oh my god, I saw a TikTok yesterday, and this woman found, like, 6 baby skunks. They were so cute. They were stinkier, but adorable. A big... Yeah, that's what I like about them. They have, like, such personalities, and, like, I like it. I see these ones where they're pet ferrets, and they, like, put it, like, they have the kiddie pool, and they fill it up with, like, Discovery Zone balls, and the ferrets just, like, dive into it, and then they just have, like, those long tubes where the ferrets will just go in the tubes. Like, they're just so silly. They're just so silly. Like, how do they exist? They're long, silly guys. Long, furry, silly guys. So they're not like a snake. They're long, furry, just silly little things. They're so funny. I don't know how to say that word. Anything in the family. Ferrets, weasels, otters. I love otters. Otters are so cute. Weasels, adorable. My mom has a family of minks that live under her barn. I've never seen a mink in real life. But minks are cute, but they're mean as shit. They are mean. But they're cute. What if cat times snake? I think I've seen a Photoshop where someone put a cat head on a ferret or a snake. No, it was a cat on a fish to make an actual catfish. That's what it was. Also, welcome in, Absolver. How are you? Moustelidae. Okay, that pronunciation makes sense with the words. Moustelidae. Otters. Otters are adorable. I love that they have a little pouch. You know, the little rock pouch. Very cute. Oh, who's this? Oh, they put a ferret back in there. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that one's like a lighter color. I love their little hammocks. They're so silly. I have to sneeze again. Ow. I feel like I like exist, like looking at the ferrets activated my allergies. Because I know I would be allergic to a ferret. I'm actually allergic to dogs and cats. I have to take allergy medicine every day, and I have asthma, and they stir up my asthma, so I have to take a daily inhaler every day too. But I will not have pets, so it's, you know, the price that I pay, which is fine. But I absolutely know a ferret would absolutely stir up my allergies, for sure. It looks like we have another ad, unfortunately, that I cannot... I don't think I can skip this one or snooze this one, can I? I feel like I haven't... Yes, I can. That's our last snooze. But again, if you don't want the ads ever, if you don't ever want to be impacted by them, you can sub here. It is the last day of the month. I don't like this song either. I either love Charlie XCX songs or I hate them. They all smell bad. Okay, that makes sense. But they're really cute. Why so cute if smells so bad? Riddle me this. That's what I want to know. I haven't heard this song in a really long time either. They are so fucking cute. So cute. If I could, I would have so many animals. I would have so many aminals. I just love them. I just love them. Okay, y'all. I think my yapping energy has run out. And now I can't stop thinking about the sushi that's in the fridge. That mint is so nice and going to let me eat. Even though I'm really trying not to eat it all so he can have some, because I did bring it home for him when I took myself on my solo sushi date yesterday. But I can't stop thinking about the sushi, and I really want the sushi. And I think I've yapped myself out. How to give you a hug if I ever met you? I am not a big physical contact person. I am with people that are in my, like Mint, no problem. But most other people, I'm not a physical contact person. I'm one of those. So that's why I'm like, if I ever went to a con, it freaks me out a little bit. Because people like think like hugs are freebies, and I'm just weird about them. I also am a very short height. So when people hug me and they're really tall, it can be a little awkward. And I think about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When the height differences are big and I'm a very short person, so hugs for a lot of people are just weird for me. You know? You're fine. I'm just saying in general. I'm just not like a I don't know. Hugs are just a thing. I don't know why. It just is. Anyway, okay, I've yapped myself enough, I think. I'm gonna eat the sushis. Thank you for joining me on this random Saturday stream. I know we didn't play Bug Game, but it's fine. It's fine. So, we had been streaming Wednesdays and Thursdays, but this Wednesday, I have to go to the office yet again for a training. So, I don't know. Rue, stop. Stop. So, I don't know that I'm gonna stream on Wednesday. I will stream on Thursday. But I don't know if I'll be live earlier than that. Oh god, my eye itches. My allergies are like all stirred up for some reason now. I think my allergy medicine probably wore off. Yeah. So I don't know. I'll be live Thursday for sure. I don't know if I'll be live sooner than that or not. And then maybe another Saturday one? I don't really know. I don't know. They say ferret. Oh, I missed it. I'm trying to keep up with my Discord more, but I'm really not that great at it. But feel free to join if you haven't already. Honestly, I do post more on Twitter/X. I do tend to post updates there. So feel free to follow me in one of those places if you haven't already for the updates. And then there's all my socials. I did just post a new Subnautica video on my gaming channel just yesterday, if you want to check it out. We are almost finally done with Subnautica after a year and a half, y'all. It's been a year and a fucking half. We're almost done. Well, RGB, this is a HyperX. Whatever it is. It's a HyperX mic. It's not the best. It's not the best, but here we are. Are we raiding out? I think so. I think we should. I actually did put together a raid message, y'all. Maybe. Bitch, I know I did, because we used it last time. This bitch. Hold on. Oh, I think that one's over here in Mania that I'm changing from. Hold on. Hold on. I know I made one. Rue, you have to stop. Yeah. I did. So why the fuck isn't it showing up? That's dumb. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gamers Live. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I always like reading the rest of the message. Thank you. Thank you. So I don't remember what my raid message said. We'll just do this. This looks great. Which one are my follower emotes? Let's just, no. Which one are my follower ones? Ooh, I know Bulbasip is one. I am good, yes. We are, actually ending stream now, and we're gonna raid out. We're gonna go raid Flex because it is her 4-year stream anniversary. She's a good peoples. Yeah, I know Bulbasip is because I made that one a follower one. Yeah, so Flex is really awesome. She does streamer tips on TikTok a lot, and her and Mint actually have a business together where they're both partners, so you can pay them for a raid. The rate depends on how many followers you have, so it is adjustable, but they have this business together if you didn't know. So feel free to follow that. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be live again Thursday for sure. I don't know if I'll be live sooner than that or not, but I'll let you know, okay? Cool. Yay. Thank you so much for hanging out on the Random Saturday stream. Thanks for listening to me out for almost 3 hours. Appreciate it. You're great. Love you lots. See you next week. Have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy. Hold on. I always like to have the stream up before I rate it because I like to see the reactions. Did I post the raid message? No, here it is. Here's what we'll do. That'll be our beautiful raid message. Does that work for everyone? Wait. Oh my god. I didn't see Flex on my list for a minute and I was like, did she fucking end her stream? I'm gonna be pissed. But she's not. Okay, ready? Let's go to the raid. Okay, see y'all next week. Bye.